right, my man, state your name, even though you don't need no introduction. Let them know who you be on Real Talk with Nick.
Y'all already know the vibe. Y'all know the time.
G5.
Once again, it's on.
All right, on Real Talk with Nick. Told y'all Nick back on vacation. I don't even know why they thought Nick was going to come back, man. I mean, after we lost to the fucking Pacers of all teams, man. Nick was,
team.
Yeah, man. I was kind of like, you know,
beat up.
I was in my funk, man. Nick was feeling kind of, you know, down and out. Not for long, you know what I'm saying? But I said, let me take a little vacay, go fishing, you know what I'm saying? Catch a little bass, whiteys, whatsoever. But I was coming back. Right out in the street, I'm losing subscribers and shit. Like, I realized that people don't respect what you do in the past. They want to see what you're doing right now.
It's just that it was nothing to talk about.
I took like 3 weeks off.
Because there was nothing to talk about. You had to wait till now. And to free agency hit.
I mean, I could have interviewed disappointed Knick fans, but I ain't want to go that route.
What? Say what? To say the same thing?
But we back.
I've been saying from the beginning, we're not going to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals if everybody's fucking injured.
Well, talk to me, man. We got G5 here, man. The New York Knicks is trying to make some moves, man. There's a lot of shocking trades.
What moves we made?
Well, we got Mikal Bridges. How you feel about the Mikal Bridges?
Man.
Let's start there, man. Let's start there. Let's start it off with a headbanger, man.
We got Mikal Bridges.
Is that
Yes, I did, my brother.
Is that an upscale or not?
Thank you, brother.
That's very important.
Is that an upscale or not?
Believe in Jesus. Yeah,
is that an upscale or not?
Is it an upscale? I mean, they made our starting five a little better because McBride's going to start. It's going to be him, but Obi. I can't say it's not a good start because we lost a couple of good. We lost a player that we're going to need within the center, and our center position looking kind of weak. And we didn't re-sign Kua, so since we didn't re-sign him yet, we only got two big men. And that's Julius Randle and motherfucking Mitch and Sims. But that right there is another story.
But we ain't done talking about my man, Mikal Bridges.
It's a good add-on.
But you're not completely sold, man.
I'm not, because we're going to need some big men after what just happened in the trade deadline, on the trade-in.
So are you telling me that Mikal Bridges is not a lockdown wing defender?
Oh, he's a wing defender, definitely. We got another defensive player. I know he's going to play defense. I know he can score offensively. He can average 20. He's going to start off the rip. Our starting five looking kind of neat.
Now, would you say that's an upgrade from having a player like R.J. Barrett, now that we got Mikal Bridges?
He's a two-way player, so that is an upgrade from R.J. Barrett. But is he going to play the 3 or he's going to play the 2? I believe he's going to go 2. So it would be Bronson, McBride, OG, Julius Randle, and Mitchell. That's our starting five. Our bench is a good bench. So I see what they're doing. They bringing the bench lineup considered like a starting 5 lineup. So I understand it, but we need a little more depth when it comes down to our big men, because we guard heavy. I respect the guards and wing players, but we guard heavy. We're going to have to lighten up on our guarding. Then we did drafting. I don't know who the hell we picked. Once again, the Knicks done fucked around.
Yo, but I don't know who this kid is either, but
they got good upcall for him.
But yeah. I'm hearing great things, and someone I came across who know a little bit about this kid's game. I forgot his name, but they say, yo, we're gonna be surprised what this kid got in his repertoire, man. Like, he plays good, man. So
we did a lot of moves in the trade.
And another thing, I hate to go back to Mikal Bridges, but all the picks that we gave up.
But all those picks is not good picks anyway, so I understand why they did that. Those was all other team picks, option picks, and so those picks didn't really mean nothing. Well, we gave away 5, we had 13. We only gave away 5. We still got draft picks. They trying to see if they could get rid of McBride. They trying to see if they could get rid of
Julius.
Nah, Julius ain't going nowhere, bro. I'm sorry. I know that's your thing, but he ain't going nowhere, bro.
So another year with the.
Yeah, another year.
It could have been. It should have been, but it wasn't.
Well, another 2 years with Julius. You can't just blame Julius. You got to blame the whole team this time. It ain't Julius' fault this time.
So when Julius Randle,
because we all got injured,
hurt his shoulder, it was everybody's fault.
No, it's just that everybody else got injured right behind him. Got to look at it that way. Everybody else got injured right with him. It's like him, then it was OG. Both of the Knicks played our whole franchise. If you look at it as us as fans, we got played. Because we didn't think neither one of them was injured the way they was injured. They really was injured, both of them. They both had to go get surgeries. But we didn't know that. Remember I said that shit months ago that the Knicks is hiding shit. That's what they did. They hid that shit from us.
Word is that Jalen Brunson broke his hand before we realized he broke his hand. He was playing with.
I'm trying to tell you. I knew something was wrong because I see his head wrapped every game.
Was you getting ready to pass the blunt to nobody?
Nah.
It looked like you extended it. Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. Just making sure.
Unless you want some.
No, I'm good. I just thought for a second you were smoking with Casper.
Yeah, Casper, I'm trying to smoke with Casper.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
The friendly ghost right here.
Yeah. Me and G5 is back in the cut, y'all. We never left, y'all.
That invisible Knick player right here. That's
you trying to pass to Julius or some shit. You moving right along, man. Isaiah Hartenstein, man. Hartenstein, however you want to.
Made me drop my phone. That's how mad I was at that.
Yeah. Did he fleece the Knicks, man?
Nah, he ain't fleece the Knicks.
Come on now. Why ain't he take a pay cut? Your boy JB took a pay cut.
JB was stupid.
Wait, whoa. First, it was a lot of chirping in these New York skies saying that JB was overpaid.
No. When
he came to the Knicks, that they gave him too much.
$104 million for 4 years, bro. That's only like $21 million. Well, what's his name get paid way more than him? OG get paid way more than him. They need to go back and recalibrate. He got to get better money, or we gonna lose him just like we lost Josh. Just like we just lost Hartenstein.
Well, it seemed like to me that JB is the only one who really want to chip. He wanted bad, so he's willing to take a pay cut. Can you imagine what when his player option come up?
He couldn't get signed to the Knicks if he didn't take the pay cut. That's the difference. It ain't that he took it because he wanted it. No, he took it because that was the only way he's gonna get his ass to the Knicks. So he had to take that to get here, to prove the NBA that he's that guy, to get where he's at now. He had to take the pay cut, come to New York, to ball the way he balled, to show these niggas that I'm a superstar and I'm going to get my superstar money. I'm going to get max contract. His next contract is going to be maxed out, probably $300 million. He might be there, 250, 275. He might go that high because next contract is those numbers. I'm looking at how everybody's signing, and I'm looking at how they doing it. OG got 215. Paul George got 215. Same caliber players. What's his name? Get 175. Maxey get 205. So I see the comparison of the players, like the way they doing it. It's all about every player's getting the same amount. Every player, if you in that caliber, that list of players that's in that grade, that's your number.
How dumb would the Knicks would have been if they would have let OG Anunoby walk? After giving up RJ Barrett and Emmanuel quickly.
We'd have looked at like the Lakers. We'd have looked at like Dallas. We'd have been looking like the Clippers. Everybody did that. All the teams did it. We wouldn't have been the only team to do it. So I look at it as an analytics side is everybody was doing that. Everybody lost their players that they gave up. Every team, even the Suns for KD, all of the Brooklyn shit, all that Brooklyn shit, all crashed. All the motherfuckers went everywhere they went. Only one that succeeded was Kyrie Irving. Out that trade. Because you know KD ain't happy. We know this guy ain't doing shit over there. Only one that did anything was him. Now they got Klay Thompson. So now that just made them a farmhouse.
Okay.
The NBA looking real interesting this year.
Okay. So back to Hardesty.
Man, I'm happy for him. He went from.
I see you all choked up. I believe you was happy for it.
Yeah, because I'm kind of mad, but I'm happy for him because I see how he did it. He went from the third best team in the league, the fourth best team to the league, to the best team in the league, to the second best team in the league. He went from the third to the second. He went from the East Coast. Now he's on the West, where it's a big challenge. And if he can keep up to it, which we know he could do, over there in OKC, he's gonna look good. He's just not gonna get TV time like he was getting. He's not gonna be on, as much posters as he was being here in New York. The Mecca of basketball.
A lot of Knicks fans is disappointed in him for going for the 87 mil.
Well, I
would. The Knicks, because they only could offer him 29.
I would have went for it.
Now, speaking of that, you said you would have went for it.
I'd have went for my money. This is his opportunity to go for his money. He wasn't making money. He's playing on the Knicks. He was getting minimum. I mean, come on. You get the opportunity to get your money, you go get it.
They was going to give him $29 million a year.
Yeah, but that wasn't enough for him. He know he was worth more than 29. He got it. I mean, what he made? $85 million, what, 4 years?
Yeah, 87.
87, 4 years. That's about 21 a year. More, yeah. He wasn't going to get that with the Knicks. He wasn't going to make. They wasn't going to pay him no. We can't even afford to give him $21 million a year. Not after they just did what they did with OG and Ginobili. That 215 put a hole in our pocket. That's the highest paid Knick player on the team. Well, Julius still is. Yeah, that's right. Julius.
I'll tell you something. That
no,
money.
Actually, Julius is not. It's OG and Ginobili.
Now, OG and Ginobili, man, if you listening, you better put that elbow in episode all this fucking summer. We don't want to hear shit.
Yeah, no excuses.
You got what you wanted. You better fucking ball out.
Because he got the money.
That's
right. I was surprised when I seen that 215. I said,
you better ball the fuck out.
I said, they just gave this nigga 215?
212, but either way.
No, 215.
Okay, he better episode that elbow all summer. Put that shit on ice.
He was the first one to get 215. That's why you seen PG take the money he took. That's why fucking what's his name ain't on the Golden State no more. Because he seen the way it's going. I'm the same caliber player. We all the same caliber player. It's just that Clay can't play defense no more, but Clay still can shoot. So Golden State getting rid of him, that was crazy.
But this
broke up a whole dynasty.
But this is the #1 question, man. Knicks fans want to know concerning the Hardesty. The Knicks traded him off instead of Mitch. Was that a grave mistake, man? Let's talk about Mitch versus Isaiah Hardesty, man. Who was the better fit?
I prefer Hardesty.
Why?
Mitch is injury prone. Mitch has been injury prone. Mitch have not played the season in 5, 6, 7 seasons.
Since he came to us, he hasn't played a full hit.
He's been there consistent. Only took, what, 1-2 games off. Even when he was injured, he was still ball. Brings his physicality, his physicalness, his ability to offensive rebound, his defensive paralysis, his IQ. Just his IQ alone was just 10 times what Mitch ain't even got close to that fucking IQ. That IQ he has is just perfect to the way he moved it. He brung us energy on the court more than anybody else I could sit there. Between him and Josh Hart, they was like him and the two tops, because they was the ones putting in the pain to get 17 rebounds while he's getting 10 offensive. He made Josh Hart want to play better. That's why Josh Hart said, I hate you. He brought the best out of Josh Hart. Because his IQ make Josh Hart look like he's a fucking superstar on the rebounding tip. Because the way he knows when to box out, where to box out, what to do to get the big man out the way so my man can get to the ball. I don't need the rebound. I just need to get the big man out the way. He's done a hell of a job doing it all season. We seen it. Especially when it came to the playoffs. Hardesty was boxing out every big man he could get to. Mitch tried it, and he taught Mitch a couple of things, because we seen Mitch do things that we ain't never normally see Mitch do. We need a big man, and we need a big man bad. I want a big man that can actually go outside and shoot that fucking jump shot, but could defend and could still rebound.
What do you say to Knicks fans that say, put more respect on Mitchell Robinson's name, especially when Joel Embiid has? Can't put no respect on Mitchell Robinson's name?
Can't do nothing with Mitchell Robinson's name, but Mitchell Robinson. I'm sorry. I've been saying it for seasons, and I'm going to keep saying it. That nigga need to go. He been in the Knicks the longest. He needs to be off the team already.
Oh, you saying Mitch is a has-been?
Mitch is over for him. As a Knick, it's over for him. It's over for him. I'm sorry, Mitch, but you got to go. It's your time. You've been here you're the longest Knick player on our roster. You need to go, because everybody else is gone. There's nobody that was on the Knicks that started with Julius Randle but Julius Randle and your ass, and you need to go.
Are you saying Mitchell Robinson is a has-been?
He's a has-been.
I just wanted you to say it, brother. If you felt
I need you to agree with that one, because that's your man. You've been high praising him for 7 years. We've been doing this shit for a long time now, and you've been praising this man for a very long time. He was there when we had, what's that motherfucker name? Frankentina. Remember that motherfucker?
Frank Niller, yeah.
All right, he was there when he was there, bro. We got to get rid of him, Nick. We got to get rid of him, but we can't now. We trapped with him. It seemed like we literally trapped and stuck with this man. Who wants him? What team wants him? The trade we going to get for him right now. Please help me understand that. You help me understand that? Then I can say something. Who we going to get? What free agents is out there? I've been on the board, looking at the board, looking at analytics. I've been looking at everything. And every time I think of a player we can sign to be a backup that might be good enough, they go sign somewhere else. And these the little guys that we don't even talk about, like the dude from Orlando, the kid from Germany, the 6'11" kid that averaged 11 points a game with 9 rebounds. We need that. Like, we need something like that. Like, and we can't even, the Knicks ain't even looking. It's like the Knicks got quiet. We made mad draft picks, and we did all this noise in the draft to make our name irrelevant in the draft, because we wasn't irrelevant in the draft. Oh, the Knicks swap here, the Knicks swap here, the Knicks do this, the Knicks, and we come up with nothing.
Talk to me about Tom Thibodeau, man.
Oh, he happy as hell. That's the one the happiest coach to do. He's going to get coach of the year next year. Next season is his season to get coach of the year.
Think so?
Come on now, you got five. You got 4 guys automatically that's just defense oriented.
Name them.
Villanova. That's all I gotta say. Villanova. You got the whole damn near 5 from Villanova. And Miguel Bridges was the young one when they won championships, man. He wasn't even a 4-year. Remember, those other 3 was 4-year vets in college. They did 4 years. He didn't do 4. I think he did, what, 3, 2? Before he came in the draft? Imagine if he'd have stood where he was at. His original team. That's what niggas don't even understand. Remember, he got traded to he was in Phoenix.
Is this enough weaponry
No.
to go against the Boston Celtics?
The Boston Celtics, yeah, but now you got the 76ers that crept out of nowhere. And now it's like we're going to need a big man. Before we ain't need it because we could be like, all right, bet Julius, you go out there and you just bang it out, you know, big man style, because we know Julius is going to get us 20 and 10, even at the 4th to 5. So, but now you got so many niggas on the court that can get you 20 points. You got 5 other guys on the Knicks that can get you 20 points. 6, fuck. I got to think about that because I forgot OG and McBride could get us 20, but we trying to trade him and Mitch. The rumor is him and Mitch is on the board. They don't got Julius on the board because even everybody else knows Julius is the key for a successful season because he's our aggressor. He's our get to the board. He's our get to the free throw line. Him and JB. And JB's going to have a hell of a season. Because what they going to do, double him all day? Look at what I'm saying. You gonna double them? You got 4 other guys out there that can score. Because if we play small ball, right? Let's say Mitch come off the bench, and Julius is the starting center for the New York Knicks. You have Julius, right? We know OG can play the 4, right?
Right.
Then you got Josh Hart. No. DiVincenzo will actually start. Or DiVincenzo come off the bench and Josh Hart start at the small forward. Then you got McBride, then you got JB. Now, that'd be the starting 5. Would that be a good starting 5? Against Boston? Yes. Against the 76ers? No. See the difference? After what the 76ers did in this in trade deadline in this last 2 days this weekend.
But you naming injury-prone players, man. We speak of those up to 76ers.
I mean, we can say they're injury-prone. But at some point, if they could get a breakthrough season and play 90% of the season and survive playoffs, the Knicks got a problem. Because we'd be too small. All right, we got second half of the season where we could probably make some trades to try to get a big man to help us out. I'm not saying we bad. We in a good position to go at Boston Celtics at the Eastern Conference Finals. Yes, we could do that with a full healthy team. Julius not hurt. Nobody hurt.
So with Isaiah Hartenstein no longer with the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson being suspect as a big man, who's gonna play the 5? You saying Julius Randle?
Julius Randle
can Julius Randle play the 5? Can he?
Yes. Julius Randle can play the 5. Julius Randle can play the 5 because a lot of the teams don't really have that big man no more.
And have OG Anunoby what?
And have OG playing the 4. We know OG can play the 4 because he did that in the playoffs. He played the 4. Him and Josh Hart can play the 4. So you can still have, and you got the depth to do so. It's enough players to sit there and be like, I bet Josh Hart come off the bench, or this guy come off the bench, but we know how Tibbs do. Tibbs got a solid 9-10 players right now that he can actually say, I bet I can depend on these 9-10. So I believe this year is going to be different when it comes to minutes. But then again, the game might come so easy for these 5 guys that he might let them ball because it might be so easy. Because it's just going to be like, what you going to do, double me? What you going to do, double Julius? Double Julius is going to kick it out, right? To the wing. What's going to happen at the wing? Cash money, right? Because every last one of them niggas got a jump shot. You got 3 players that can actually shoot from any perimeter on the court. Now, then you go to the, now you go JB. What y'all gonna do if JB go to the hole? Gonna double him? Y'all gonna stop him from going to the hole? Okay, double him. Julius is wide open. Or this guy's wide open.
What does this new Knicks team mean to a player like Deuce McBride? What kind of burn he's gonna?
He's gonna have to step up the way he stepped up at the end of the season. The way he played in the playoffs is the way he's gonna have to play from the jump at the beginning of the season. Because now he got to fight for his minutes. Does any one of them niggas play point guard? So he's gonna have to step up.
And for the record, Mitch is a what? He's a has-been?
He's a has-been. And he wasn't even that thin because he could never score. He's a defensive player. We know why Tibbs got him, because Tibbs love defense. But when you injury prone and foul prone and you're always in foul trouble, you can never play a full game. You never played the full season. Everybody hate, you know, Julius, but you gotta hate him too.
All right, and that's what it is, man. I'm gonna give you a little brief teaser with my boy G5. Summer just started. It's gonna be a lot more. This ain't the end of the show.
Summer League's about to start next week. So get ready for that. We get to see what we got with these new draft picks. See how they gonna play in the summer games. You know, we still got free agency. Let's see if we can pick up that center. I want to hear who y'all think would be a good fit for the New York Knicks in our center position to help fill out that void in that center and power forward position, because that's what we missing.
And Nick want to know how you feel about G5 throwing dirt on Big Mitch name, saying that he's a has-been. And we out. Peace.